Why hello everyone, welcome back to the kingdom. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel. So I got one journal, and that is this one. I got this for my birthday, I believe, with a really cool kind of calligraphy pen, but I don't know where that is. This is just another one of those everyday journals. Just wanted to mention this at the start because I also love this. It's a kind of Japanese style painting with cute little birds flying everywhere. On the back too. That part kind of reminds me of Divergent and her Intras's like tattoo that she has on her neck. And yeah, so just wanted to show that one. I'm hoping that this video will go by quick. I have like I can't show you. Oh no. This little notebook just fell. So I love watching these types of videos, and I know that they're going to be long, so I apologize for that. But I have a ton of journals. I just put back all of my journals in a nice neat row on the second level of my desk, and now I'm going to be showing you all of my notebooks in no particular order. I just picked this one up because it fell off of the chair. It went for a little slide. So this one is an Edgar Allan Poe mini notebook that I got for Christmas one year from my aunt and uncle because they always get me kind of writing things. And a lot of it also has quotes in here, or like quotes from his poems in here, I think. Yeah, there are some quotes in here, like there. That's just a scribble through some math I did once. This is literally something that I carry in my purse. I always have it in whatever purse I'm taking with me anywhere, because I write all of my ideas down in here, and I'm not going to show you all of them because, you know, I don't want anyone stealing my ideas. So this has all like character stuff, and even ideas that were going to be Zamora, or that were going to be in like Zamora, like this one. I just have like quick layout. If you hear a dog barking, I apologize. So yeah, I use this cute little notebook. I love the color purple. A lot of my notebooks are purple, black, or green because those are some of my favorite colors to use for these. I don't know where they got this, but it's adorable and tiny, and it's perfect for small purses or just throwing in your purse. And yeah. Yes, I just threw that on the ground. So this one, I'm not going to show you what's in it. Ripley, shut up. I apologize for the barking, but I'm going to continue. This has a lot of my planning for Zamora in it, which is my current book that I'm working on for NaNoWriMo. Video update coming soon. And well, I'm going to be doing a writing update soon. So yeah, this has a ton of stuff that I cannot show you inside of it. There's word counting and drawings and life in the Middle Ages, notes and characters and stuff like that. So I love I also take this notebook almost everywhere if I'm taking my larger purse, which I'm going to be doing a What's in My Bag Writer's Edition, well, Writers and Readers Edition, so that will be coming up sometime soon. Not Thursday because I'm doing another All About My Novel video, and it's going to be for chapter 1. Yeah, so this notebook is very special to me. Yes, it is a Webkinz notebook, Gans, it says on the back. It's so cute though. I don't know what happened to the other pages in this notebook, but I had this when I got this when I was 9. And right after I read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is when I was inspired to write. After reading that book. And this is the first story that I ever tried attempting to write, and I actually have it on my website. That I'll try to leave below. Yeah. So this is really terrible writing. And I didn't even finish it, but for some reason, half of the notebook is missing. Yeah, like, I got to page 8 and stopped there. So, I don't know what happened to the rest of this notebook. I'm going to be careful and put this down below in my little cubby right here. But yeah, that's one of my favorite notebooks because it, was the first time I ever tried writing a story in there, and I did not finish it. And this is another composition notebook that I got from Safeway, and this actually has part of my contemporary novel in it called JSS. And I'm going to do another All About My Novel video, and I'm going to delete the other one for this one, just because that one was so terrible. And I have not completed it yet. Just because around the winter time, I don't feel like writing a love story or a soft, fluffy kind of story, and this has some heavy things in it. But yeah, this is what I am writing my contemporary novel in, called JSS. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going. I do want to get back to this because I like the story. And one of the bigger things that inspired the story is The Walking Dead. And this is going a lot faster. But this one also has a novel that I just started on the 26th, so Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah. This is my Alice in Wonderland kind of retelling. I'm only on page 2. Or like halfway down to page 2. I will not put it closer so that you guys can try and read it. I do like handwriting my first drafts, and I'm actually thinking of going to Safeway in a few minutes to get another notebook, but I'm not sure. But I like the design on this one, just black and white, and it says notes on here in pretty green lettering, and it's kind of like a hardback one, and the brand's on the back. I don't know if you can see that or if it's backwards, but I don't know where I got this or where my mom got this, but there's that one. And most of these are actually school notebooks too. This one I wrote, or what was gonna write the third draft of Zamora in, or no, the fourth draft, but then I just decided to type it up. So I can actually still use this notebook. It's just a regular one subject notebook. And I probably got it at the Dollar Tree because it's 70 pages, and they mostly just have 70 pages. This is book 2 of Zamora, or of the Element Hunter series. I will not say much on that because I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I started it on July 22nd of this year. I don't know if I'm going to use this in my second novel, but we'll see. This is another Zamora one. At one point, so this book is set in the summer, and some of the time in the summer it does rain and have thunders and stuff like that, and I tried changing that to the winter for the third draft, and I think this is that thing, and where there's like 2 to 3 feet of snow, but I just couldn't it was very hard to write down the story when it's in winter, when it's really originally meant for summer, since I didn't come up with it in the summer. This is for a series that I'm not going to talk about right now because I don't know if it is something that I'm going to pursue, but I started it in 2015. Yeah, I have just a whole bunch of stuff in this one. This is a 120 3-subject notebook, college ruled. I like these ones because they're just, I don't know, more simple, there's more room. I don't know, there's nothing else to really say. I just like showing you guys my stories. This is one that I started outlining, or this is another green notebook, same as the last two, where I started outlining a story, and I do love the story, and I have kind of a synopsis that I'm going to take down on my website, just because I need to rewrite it. And I don't know, it's a story that I really want to write, but I'm afraid to write at the same time. I won't say too much about it now, but this is what I outlined it in. Do I have anything else written in here? I don't think so. So I couldn't just start writing it in here. I did start writing 2 pages of it when I first came up with it because the idea was just exploding in my head. And I came up with it in September. So it's only a few months old idea. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It may end up being just one really long novel. Now, some of these are going way back to when I started writing stories. I have no freaking idea what this story is. I don't know if you can see that or if you can even read it. This is apparently something that I've written because there's India and Nazora, which are 2 kind of countries that I came up with. And India I have used for a couple of things, as you can see, but now it is the Kingdom of India for my novel Zamora and the Land of Corinthia. So I used like the first few pages of this, and then I never used it again. Not something I'm going back to. Here's yet another green notebook. It's just kind of a more 3D like one, where the light kind of bounces off there. This I think was my Irish story that Yep, this was like a modern Irish story that I created sometime in high school or junior high or at the beginning of high school, and I never continued it. There's a lot of ideas where I started in notebooks and then I never continued, and kind of like this one. This one reminds me of kind of cotton candy type just because of the colors. I like the purple and green one the most, and I remember writing in this, but I only wrote like 2 pages, or not even 2. Yeah, so this is another one that I have. I think this was Walmart. Oh, it's by the same brand of one of my other ones. Or I think the same brand. A lot of mine are just like composition notebooks like these. I like collecting these. This one I know I haven't written anything in. Nope, nothing. This one I wrote a story in called The Adventures of Ellen Ruins. I have really tiny handwriting. Look at that. And his tiny handwriting. I don't know if you can see that. Or that's just, I almost whacked myself in the face with this. I remember writing in this one too. Some notebooks I remember using, and then others I don't even remember at all. This one is a special one. This is also from One Direction and Office Depot's Together Against Bully line. And yes, I know, I love One Direction, and yeah, so this is a One Direction one. It has this clear plastic kind of cover thing, and then it has a picture of the boys on there. And one thing I love about this is that it's black and white, because I am a fan of black and white photos. And this is the very end of my novel, which I was going to call The Fire Witch, but it's now Zamora. And this is the very end of the book, of the first draft. And like I said, I do like handwriting my first drafts sometimes, and I finished this on Sunday, September 7th, 2014 at 6:15 p.m. I remember finishing this and being so excited because I actually finished the book, and it's not even the same. Like, my first draft is not the same as the fourth draft that I have now, and I'm going to put that in my cubby right here that I have to clean out. The next two, I think, are school notebooks. 3 subject ones. Yeah, that's kind of guitar notebook. Just a blue one. And then a really old, look how old that is. I think this is my freshman year of high school. 2012. Was that freshman year or sophomore year? I had the same English teacher almost all the way throughout high school, but this is my English notebook that we didn't get to use all of, but the cover is almost coming out of the spine, and yeah, that's a really old one subject notebook that I haven't even finished. Now this one I just love. It says follow your heart, has a whole bunch of hearts on it, and I use this for writing songs down, or like some of my favorite songs down, and just for other stuff. And yeah, it's just a notebook. I got this at a conference once. Oh, there's like a dent in there. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. And then there's this green notebook, and we're almost done with the notebooks. What is this? Oh, Christopher Payne. This is another version that would have been Zamora, called Christopher Payne. So he would have been Griffin. And it's very different. I remember coming up with this story and telling my mom about it. So yeah, my book went through quite a few versions before it became what it became. And I'm not going to go back and rewrite or finish writing some of these, just because these were how I got to where I am with my book today, and it wouldn't really make sense, because it would be kind of the same thing, just on a different, or as a different story with different characters and in a modern time. So this is just a 5-star notebook. and I used this for a while for my YouTube stuff, and then I used it for books and other stuff, and I do like these, although they're really big and heavy. So if I can get like a smaller one, this was like $10, $20. I don't know how much these 5-star ones are. These are probably like the best quality notebooks out there, but in my opinion they're kind of too big. Plus I don't like how tiny the lines that you can't even see. I don't like how tiny those lines are. And this one I found at the Dollar Tree. So my family loves Star Wars. My dad literally last night ordered tickets for I think anyone who's going to go. I don't know how many of us are going to Star Wars Rogue One, but he actually got the tickets for that when they went on sale last night, because we are that much big of nerds, or at least he is. I do love Star Wars, and it did get me more into storytelling. This one, we found these at the Dollar Tree, and there was also a Kylo Ren one, which, dang it, I have that one somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. I have a Kylo Ren one that's a mini, like my first notebook that I showed you, and this is a Finn one from Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I absolutely love Finn. He was my favorite character, and I love how there's a Millennium Falcon and some, I think they're TIE fighters. Don't get mad at me. But the back just says Star Wars The Force Awakens, and it's got the galaxy thing going on. I'm saving this for something really important, because it's also a small notebook. One subject. So 50 sheets. So I'm saving this for something really important. I may use it for my book Mercy's Door and write the beginning of my first draft for that in this. Other than that, I haven't been like not wanting to use this, because one, I just love it, and it's a drawing. And I'm sorry for the glare. Yeah, it has two different pics of Finn, and he's just adorable. That's all I have to say. And that's probably my favorite notebook that I have. And then I'll show you this one first. So this is one that I have ideas in for YouTube, for my videos. So I'm not going to show you anything in there, but that's what I use this for. And I have used it for a couple of other things, but those papers I tore out and put in my little organizer. And then I have this thing that I made out of cardboard. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more composition notebooks in here that I will not take out, just so that this video will end up being as long as the last one. So those are the rest of my notebooks. I have a lot of notebooks, and I'm not going to pick them up right now just to show you. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I had fun showing you my journals and notebooks. I have a ton of them, and I will probably be adding more to the collection in the future. So it'll probably be a more updated one. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for this video. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video before you leave. And I'll see you in another one soon. Bye!